would you be able to tell us where your headspace is at while you're creating the record?
We just wanted to bring back the raw energy. I feel like all of us in the band think is missing, or at least an element of that is missing from modern metal or
Hmm.
modern music in general, is the energy and the raw live sound.
Hmm.
So with this record, we had no click track, no sampling. We were all in the room playing and tracking at the same time.
Hmm.
That's all the old records used to do it. So we feel like an element of that was missing, and that's what we really wanted to focus on bringing back. So yeah, just all of us being a band, jamming
Yeah.
and playing in the room. That's what we think a band is all about. And sure, it can work better, different ways for other bands, but for us, that's what we wanted to capture on this record.
For
Was
sure.
the live energy. If you hear it on the record,
Hmm.
we want it to sound the same live, or vice versa.
Mhm.
Yeah, that makes sense. And while kind of approaching that sound choice and that energy choice, what were some bands that you kind of look to for influence?
Um, a lot of the old '90s that we really like, Korn,
Hmm.
Slipknot, Pantera. They
Mhm.
all kind of have that groove and that natural push and pull.
Hmm.
Those are some of the main, inspirations. Is just yeah, the classic '90s bands we all grew up listening to.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
Damn right.
And going in with like no frills, like no click track, doing it live, was there any sort of anxiety or pressure on you guys to be like, we gotta nail this?
Not necessarily. I mean, there's always a little bit of pressure in any situation like that, but
Hmm.
it's just what we've always known. I
Mhm.
mean, the two previous singles, Dead to Me and Overall, we tracked the same way with
Hmm.
the same producer, Chris Collier. So it was almost natural. We knew ahead of time that's the route we were going. So as we were writing and practicing these songs, that was already in our head. Getting the
Hmm.
tempos, getting the grooves down, and by the time we stepped into the studio, a lot of it was already leveled out. So
Hmm.
Gotcha. And
yeah.
That's good.
obviously, this record isn't out yet, but looking ahead to the future, is the plan to keep that same kind of recording style, or would you guys ever look at doing it the more traditional way?
Who knows? I know right now we really dig the way we do it. It
Hmm.
feels really natural. Every member really likes, just that kind of method, but who knows? I can see in the future definitely keeping the same raw, no click, et cetera, et cetera,
Hmm.
but you never know. So, record two will definitely come right after record one at some point,
For
you
sure.
know,
Yeah,
back
Hmm.
to back, but I can see us doing the same method. Raw,
gotcha.
no click,
Yeah.
old school.
All right.
Love to hear it.
Hell yeah.